Hey, what's going on? It's Ryan at Intersection Records. And today we are talking about the great guitar Stratocaster legend, Robin Trower. There he is, in the mid-70s with his Stratocaster. Robin Leonard Trower was born on March 9th, 1945 in the Catford section of London, England. He dove in early to his older brother's record collection and listening to some of that music and discovering Elvis Presley and discovering Scotty Moore's brilliant guitar playing. It made him want to pick up a guitar. His parents saw this desire and finally purchased him a guitar where he learned some Everly Brothers material. He forms his first band, the Raiders, with his big brother. They do some gigging, a little bit of gigging, at which point he gets his first professional band, the Paramounts. The Paramounts has a 14-year-old keyboard player by the name of Gary Brooker in the band. Here's a picture of the Paramounts. Okay. They do a cover of the Coasters' Poison Ivy, and that reaches 35 on the charts in 1965. Trower and Brooker try to write some of their own original material. It doesn't really work out, at which point Brooker leaves in 1966. The Paramounts continue a little bit. They eventually break up. And Brooker has now formed what would become Procol Harum and writes the great song, Whiter Shade of Pale with Keith Reed and Matthew Fisher. Whiter Shade of Pale becomes a huge smash. There's not a proper gigging band for Procol Harum. So who does Brooker call with one of his first calls? He calls his old buddy, Robin Trower, to fill that guitar slot. They get a band together. They put another hit out called Hamburg. And Robin stays for multiple albums with this group. And here's a picture of Gary Brooker and Trower. Trower being here, right? 3 albums. They do 3 albums together. More than that. Fisher leaves after the 3rd album, Salty Dog. Trower would stay on for 5 albums. Notable songs that Trower either co-wrote or made huge contributions to: Whiskey Train, which is an amazing, amazing song; Long Gone Geek; Penning Crucifixion Land; Juicy John Pink, and Memorial Drive. Check out those songs, especially Whiskey Train, how cool it is. You can hear what would become the Trower sound. 1970, they do the great album Home. 1971, Broken Barricades. Trower sings lead on Song for a Dreamer and Poor Muhammad. In 1971, Robin leaves the band. So after Broken Barricades, he's gone. Clive Bunker has recently left. Jethro Tull after the Aqualung album. And bass player James Dewar, they form a band together. Very short-lived. And, Frankie Miller is on as singer. Clive Bunker decides to leave to form a family. And but Dewar stays on, at which point, here's a cool picture of Trower playing a Les Paul, right? Of course, he's famous for his Strat playing. Dewar stays on, and the band goes ahead and produces their first album, Twice Removed from Yesterday. The drummer for that band is Reg Isidore on drums. The Power Trio is plays, the famous Power Trio. Here's the first record. This is a fantastic album. The song Daydream is just really indicative to how good this group is. Look how cool that album cover is. The song Hannah is murky and moody with wah-laden guitars. I can't stand it. And the title track, Twice Removed from Yesterday. In 1974, kind of their pinnacle, really, album, Bridge of Sighs, comes out. You know, this has The Day of the Eagle, has the title track, Bridge of Sighs, has A Fool in Me, has Two Rolling Stoned. This album hits number 7 on the U.S. charts. This is a 37-minute masterpiece that if you don't know this, you need to learn this. The next year, For the Earth Below, this hits number 5 on the U.S. charts. You know, they're at the top of their game. Look at Trower there. Again, James Dewar. James Dewar is playing bass and doing some of the best vocals. You know, it's hard for me to compliment the vocals on these records. I mean, it's kind of, Dewar has kind of the Paul Rogers type of masculine, husky vocal, but it might even be better. And as good as the guitar playing is, equally his bass playing and singing is fantastic. Shame on the Devil, It's Only Money, Spooky and Airy, Confessing Midnight. Just the vocals are absolutely amazing. Alethea, Gonna Be More Suspicious, or Highlights. Which then leads me to their next record, Long Misty Days. Again, just a great, there's the band. By now, you have Bill in on drums, and I can't think of his name. Let's find out his name. I'm so sorry. Lorden. Yeah, Bill Lorden's on drums by this point. In fact, is Bill Lorden on this one as well? Yeah, Bill Lorden's on this as well. These are fantastic records. Long Misty Days is just gorgeous. Caledonia. Again, this is reaching number 24 on the charts. So this is not just guitar geek music. This is going over well in the United States and across the world. And they're headlining. Playing major venues. In City Dreams is next. This is an awesome record. Now, by this time, you have Rusty Allen on bass, and James Dewar is just focusing on the vocals. This hits 25 on the charts. You know, back when the charts were filled with classic albums. More updated sound. Sweet Wine of Love is a cool song. I don't have a copy of Caravan to Midnight from 78. Victims of Fury, the song Jack and Jill, and Only Time are great. You know, by 1980, the band is kind of peaked, really. Here's a picture of the guys. That's Bill Lorden. That's James Dewar, bass player, singer, drummer, Bill Lorden, and Robin Trower. They take a break. And who does Bill Lorden, Robin Trower get but the bass player and singer Jack Bruce from Cream? And they put out the album BLT, which is the album cover with a BLT sandwich on it. Into Money, awesome song. No Island Lost. You know, this hits 37 on the charts, and I don't have a copy of the record. Carmen, what an awesome song Carmen is. The amazing vocals of Jack Bruce. I'm not even necessarily sure that the vocals are better than Dewar. In fact, I like Dewar's voice better, but it's good. They do a second album in 1982 called Truce. It only goes to 109 in the charts. That band breaks up. Robin would do another album with Jack Bruce in 2007 called Seven Moons. Dewar comes back for Back It Up in 83. And it's the last album to feature Dewar. Davey Patterson joins in 86 and stays on and off until 2010. My only time seeing Robin was, I think, in 2007 or 2008. It was phenomenal at the pageant in St. Louis. Davey was on that tour. Other highlights, and really Robin's still producing albums, including No More Worlds to Conquer in 2022. He did 3 albums with Brian Ferry from Roxy Music. You know, Robin is a treasure. I don't know if Robin is retired. I know he had a tour, but, you know, of course, the pandemic's kind of screwed things up. But check out Robin Trower. Certainly check out Bridge of Sighs. Check out my channel. Subscribe. We do shows every single day. I want to say peace out. I want to say forever to Robin Trower and my subscribers. Have a good one. See ya.